Hey there, this is Brian. I'm going to illustrate how to use the new digital sign templates for rooms like HSW North 207 and the South 207 sign. I'm on a PC, as you can see, and I'm going to go to File Explorer, which is this icon on the bottom here. And in case you haven't set your computer up, no problem, you just click here and delete the quick access, and you're going to type in // which is above the enter button, and then you're going to say cls signage.ucsf.edu. Then you're going to push enter, and that's going to bring you in to, if you have permission of course, into the COS signage folder. And so we're going to click on that, and we're interested in the FM folder. But before we go there, maybe what we actually want to do is make sure this is pinned. So if we right click and say pin to quick access bar, that folder would be quick access area over here on the left, and I've already done that. So we're going to go to FM, and the content feeds are where we drop our images, but for these templates they live in the live data folder. So if I double click on that, and then if I was updating HSW, I'd be at Parnassus. And here we go. We have 4 Excel files. The trick with these is you open one, you make your changes, you save it. It will automatically save to this location, and the content is live. You don't need to download it or try to replace it. You just save it, and this is how you would do it. So if I want to look at the unavailable employees, I would double click on this Excel file, let it open up in Microsoft Excel, and then we could see we've got Monday through Saturday here. It's probably even a Sunday if I zoom back a little bit. There we go. So all you would need to do for information to reflect on the calendar is actually put in information regarding people who are not here Monday through Sunday. Obviously these variations of Smith last name people are made up just for demonstration purposes. And then you want to update the date so that way people know when they see this that they're looking at live content or up-to-date real-time content. So if I saw 6/30/2019 and it's now September, I would think, okay, this is no longer accurate. So make sure you update that as well. And then you would just do is go to File and say Save, and then the way you verify that is you would see that the date modified would be today's date and time. Okay, moving on, that is the calendar, and the calendar, for those curious, will look more like this, and it takes about 5 to 10 minutes before it posts, and it's going to look like this right here. Zoom in a little bit, and you can see that matches the Excel file, and there's the date of the calendar last being updated. Okay, so let's look at some other ones. How about the safety meeting? How about the priority 1 responders? So I'm going to close this, go back to this Explorer window here, and here's the priority 1 responders. And you can see here, for plumbers, electricians, HVAC, BMW, carpenters, we have a start date and an end date, and that would match the information here. And then we put a time frame. We also have a projects, and you have to save it each time you want this to push. And the project one is pretty self-explanatory also. It basically, if your start date, end date, the contact phone number, brief description, as in very short, and then a long description. Try not to exceed a paragraph or 2, because it's not going to have any of your font and carriage return type of information. It's just going to come off as 1 paragraph. So don't try to put extra spaces in there, it won't really help. Okay, and then last but not least, we have FS announcements, and these roll across the bottom. You can see here, safety meeting. I happened to screenshot that at the time, and that's this right here. If you don't want any announcements of whatsoever, you can leave these blank. Otherwise, you could put something in there, and that would show up on all of these slides, regardless of whether it's on the unavailable calendar, projects, etc. This would be separate information kind of at the header and footer. Actually, I'm going to put example announcement. How about that? And then I'll delete this one here. And I'm going to say save. And now if I look at my date modified, you can see 2:25 p.m. on the 30th, which is today's date and time. So it's pretty easy. You just go into the Excel file, you enter the information, you save it. 5-10 minutes later, your content is up on the display. Hope that was helpful. Thanks for watching.